Hi, it's Lenneke from Len's Crafty Life, and I am sorry I haven't been on for a while. I've been very busy preparing for our move, which we're gonna do in stages and phases. Tomorrow, the 15th of January 2021, we are going to get the key, yay, of our new house. And you may have seen my previous video about my craft room tour, which I did I think last month or so. And you can see it's a big mess here. It's an organized mess, but I just have way too much stuff for the space that I have. But instead of having to throw a lot out, I am going to get a really large craft room. So I'm really excited. Tomorrow when we get the key, I hope to be able to do a short video just showing you the space. Of course, it's empty still. It's a converted garage. And so it's quite a good space. So watch this, keep an eye on that for tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to make it and upload it as well. But what I have been working on is on this. This is actually a 2021 diary which I made for my mum. Now, of course, I should have finished it the end of last year, but I didn't. She asked me to make one for her. This paper that I've used on the cover is actually a freebie from Artie Mays. If I can find the link, I'll pop a link below this video to this and her other free papers. It's on her website. And this is just an Audrey Hepburn image that I got off the internet. My mum loves Audrey Hepburn, so I thought I'll put something on here that of somebody that she actually knows, because she likes what I made, but she doesn't totally get it. It's just not that she's retarded or anything, but it's just not her thing. So when I make things, it's like, oh, okay. Well, what do people do with that then? What's that for, you know? With journals and cards and tags and, well, cards she gets, but tags and journals, she just doesn't get what they're for. So I kept this very simple because that's what she knows. That's what she's comfortable with. So this I embellished a little bit or decorated a little bit, just with a little bit of lace and around the picture as well. And here a little flower applique. Because of course she's going to write in this, so it needs to be very flat. So this again, these beautiful papers that I put on the inside of the covers. I actually I printed out 2 A4 papers to overlap because one A4 was just too small. This is A4 sized paper. So I made the cover a little bit larger, just out of, you know, packaging from a cardboard box. Thin but sturdy enough for this kind of diary. And of course this week has already passed. So I did the layout of these papers, especially, I mean, the lines of these papers, the inside. I did that myself, which took a lot of time and effort and failures, mistakes, doing it again. The images of the background of the roses on these papers I got from rawpixel.com. Now, unfortunately, rawpixel.com, the license on these papers is that I cannot put these up in my Etsy shop. Unfortunately, I cannot use this for commercial use, just for personal use. So it's gonna be for my mum, and I'm gonna make one for myself as well. So I have basically from rawpixel.com, I picked 4 of these layouts. I enlarged it so that the inside would be larger, and then I put it into Word documents to be able to add the lines to it. Now, since there's 4 signatures in here, so the way I had to print it is like this page does not belong to this page. So it goes here. This is the right size of this page. You see? That's the page. So that is the reason why I couldn't put all the dates in on just one page, because I was gonna bind it like this and I had no idea what week here was opposite on this side, you know. So I just put the days of the week in there. I put in the week for the week number, and it's just on this page. So I did make sure that, I don't know if I'm explaining this well, but I hope you can understand me. I did make sure that this paper would be the same as the paper I printed opposite, so that if I folded it, this page does belong to that page. See what I mean? So this is the same as this. So these flowers are opposite. Here, these flowers. Ta-da! And that's what I did for the other weeks as well. I hope you can understand me. And if you can't understand, ask me and I'll show you. I may do a tutorial, or if you want to do something like this. So here again, the same. This belongs together, but this is not the same paper. You see? Again, here, that is the same paper. And this is obviously the same paper. So I had to make sure this and this paper were the same print, so that if I put them front to back, folded them in half, it would be like one page. So anyway, maybe I'll show you sometime. Now, then I stamped by hand. I stamped the months in it and all the dates. So, of course, there's 365 days in a year, and most dates have 2 stamps. So this is twice. I stamped twice. I stamped a 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 3. So a lot of stamping went on in here. And also the week numbers I stamped in by hand, the months I stamped in by hand. And the stamps I got actually recently, I got them second hand, so I don't have the proper cover, but these are the stamps. And if you want to know, it says here Serendipity stamps, and I think you can see the number there. Serendipity stamps, small months and numbers, serendipitystamps.com. Of course, I don't know if this is like end of line, since I had them second hand. I don't know how long they've been around, but I really like those. To be honest, I did make quite a few mistakes. Anyway, so my mum likes butterflies, so I think over here I stamped it wrong because I skipped this day. I went from 23 to 24, 25, 26, 27. And of course, this was supposed to be 24. So I don't know why I did that, but my mum loves butterflies, so lo and behold, I managed to put in some small butterflies in my sticker stack. Sticker stack, that's a nice word. A stash, sticker stash. So they went over the pre-stamped wrong numbers perfectly, so you can hardly see that I made mistakes here. So my mum has already seen part of it. She hasn't seen the finished product yet, but she really liked this actually. She said, "Oh, I love butterflies." And here again, so, and then it goes on. So let me show you the 4. So this is one paper that I use. This is the next one. I think this is my favorite. And this again is the same one. This is a different paper layout again, and then there's this layout. So it's this one, this one, this one, and my favorite one, this one. So that's the 4 papers that I used. So there you go. That's what I've been working on. Just finished it. This is May, June, because this is May and here it goes into June. So that's not a mistake. It's supposed to have 2 months there. So it goes all the way, of course, to December. Now every journal has, I think it was, let me see, I think it was 8 papers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Was it 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 A4 papers, printed front and back per signature, 4 signatures. So then you have about 13 months actually, so almost 13 months. So I wanted to make the signatures equally large, and then it goes basically into January here. So she gets, I think, about 3 weeks extra for January 2022 already in here for next year. So there you go. I kept it quite simple. There's no extra pockets or tags or papers where you can write notes, because my mum's just not into that. That's just not her thing. So it's quite basic, but it took me enough time anyway. Like here to, you know, to figure out where to stop these lines, because I didn't like them going into the flowers here as well. So every page I had to here cut the lines short, print it out, see if it would go together. And especially this one was quite challenging, because here is a line, and then on the other side of this leaf is a line, and again here the leaf cuts through the line, but I didn't want the line to cut through the leaf. So that was quite challenging, but I did manage to do so, and I think I'm quite happy with the results, despite the mistakes that I made. She just has a few extra butterfly stickers in it here and there, and I may even add some more for her. So hope you like that. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you again in my next video. Bye bye.